Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon or Rising, and it's weekly reading for the week of August 5th to the 11th. Your cards this week, Leo, energies leaving, completing or transitioning. You have the Nine of Wands, focus energies. This week we have the Star clarified with the Three of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles coming in towards the end of the week. So Leo, welcome to your season. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. I hope you are feeling recharged and full of energy on your solar return month. However, I know that there is some difficult energy around at the moment, especially coming out of July. I can definitely see that in this reading. And I just want you to know it's not just you guys, it's everyone. I have not been seeing any sun card in anyone's readings of mine or the readers that I follow as well. It really is a massive time of transition for everyone. It's a massive time of purging the situations that no longer serve us or transforming them so that they do serve us once more. Recent past here, Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. Nine of Wands is somebody who has been through a really challenging time, Leo, but they still have something left in the tank. They still have the energy, for the fight. They want to finish what they started. Yes, you might have to look over your shoulder. There might be still some of that energy around. However, this is somebody who has the energy in the tank to bring this to completion, to get it over the finish line. Now, what is it that you're wounded from? Well, drew a second card for that position, Leo, and look what popped out. Some of you have been through a tower moment, or maybe going through it right now. Now, the tower is a very, as you know, is a very strong energy. It's when the universe, comes on in to shake things up in your situation, to get you back on your path, Leo. What situation were you in that wasn't working for you? What situation were you in that was holding you back? What situation were you in where you weren't willing to see it for what it was? Well, the tower has come in to show you all of that. It's the insight, the revelation that shows you why that situation was detrimental to you. It's the chaotic event, situation or argument that it causes it to fall and crumble to the ground because it was built on a foundation that wasn't solid anyway. You've been living in an illusion, Leo, and here we see you facing that head on. You've weathered that battle of it, but you've come out, you've still come out with some fight left in you. It hasn't pulled you down completely, even though it's been hard. You are wearing the wounds of it, but you still have energy to keep going. But you must acknowledge that the situation was not a fit for you anymore. We have a round crown perched on a square tower. So all it took was, one universal lightning bolt to knock that off, right? What we need to keep in mind also is that the tower is a blessing in disguise. This is the universe's way of looking after you and saying, you know what, that situation, even though it might have been comfortable, it wasn't serving you and it was holding you back from your greater purpose, Leo. So this is all about you getting back on your path, getting back to purpose, getting back your roar, getting back that fiery power, which I feel you've been lacking for a while. Pretty intense. But you have so much perfection in this reading, Leo, because you have the Star card following on directly from the Tower. Now, this is actually the order that it goes in the tarot deck. The Star follows the Tower. This is the calm after the storm. This is the healing that comes in to rebalance you. It's the healing that comes in for that wounded warrior. Star energy, is what restores you, rebalances you emotionally. It's the calm. So we are moving into the calming energy. We're starting the healing process this week. There's something behind here. I can't remember which one it was. Oh, yep, okay. So let's first of all talk about the Eight of Cups. I think if you are to be completely honest with yourself, Leo, you know the situation wasn't fulfilling for you and probably the other party involved. We've got a number 8 here. This is about mastery and power. So this situation could have affected your personal power. You may not have felt, like I said, you didn't have your lion roar during this situation. Maybe you've gotten what you needed to out of it. We need to acknowledge when the time is right to let go of something and move forward. And I think, there was a lot of good in the situation. There was a certain amount of emotional fulfillment. But I think if you're honest with yourself and you look closely at the situation, there was a fundamental piece missing. And that is the piece that you are, now going off in search for. You're now willing to see the situation for what it is and leave that situation and go and search for that final cups, because we don't want 8 of cups. We want 9 and 10 of cups in our life, because we absolutely deserve all the joy and happiness and harmony in our lives. We shouldn't settle for less. We shouldn't settle for good enough to, stagnation. We shouldn't settle for comfort zone. We need to step beyond that, because what we want is really outside our comfort zone. Tune into your intuition, because the answers lie there. So, we have the 3 of... So this is really fatiguing reading. I'm really, really, really feeling your pain here, Leo. But I know that it's the right thing, and, under the star and everything, the healing process has started. But I do think that this week you'll feel like your heart is quite exposed, maybe even torn open. There's some definite healing that needs to happen. I think you will be really feeling the pain on a heart level. But once we expose our heart, and once we expose our wound to the ear, it can then start healing, and you'll have that energy coming in. I feel like you've begun healing almost immediately after that Tower moment. I don't think you tried to resist it. I don't think you tried to rebuild it, which is what we absolutely mustn't do with the Tower. If you do want to continue the situation in some way, Leo, I'm not saying that it's all lost and that you can't rebuild it. You've got to rebuild it from an entirely new place. It's going to require you making massive changes in your life, rebuilding it from a totally different place, because the last one didn't work. Star energy is here to guide you this week, here to guide you as you rebalance yourself emotionally. You've got one foot in the emotional waters here, Leo, but I feel like you'll be able to go about your daily business. It's not going to derail you, because this is somebody who has one foot firmly planted in the earth, in the physical, worldly, tangible realm, while they're going through this emotional rebalancing you. So I really feel like you're going to be okay throughout this, Leo. Huge reminder here to watch your energy, rebalance yourself energetically, have some energy healing if you are able to. Now, coming in towards the end of the week, here we see you coming into balance. So we've got 2 indicators of balance in this reading. I think you're going to move through your healing, the initial stage of it, that is, because healing can take time, the initial part of it quite quickly, and you're going to actually be feeling quite balanced by the end of the week, which is great. You're going to be over the worst of it quickly, and starting to bring in, more sense of harmony into your life. I think by the end of the week, you'll actually be able to reflect on the situation. You'll be able to see the growth that you've got out of it. And I think you'll also be able to see I am just seeing right now, you are going to be able to see your future on the horizon for the first time in such a long time. And I think it's under that star guidance. I think bringing the situation to a change or a completion is just totally opening up your future for you, Leo. Totally opening it up and transforming it. Because look what that came out with. The Page of Pentacles. On that horizon, that's what's there for you. Look at the difference between these cards. Dark, chaotic, ominous, bright, hopeful, with new opportunities coming in for you. Leo, this is a total shift up. Don't be surprised if things change quickly. Even if this related to a relationship, work, whatever it related to, by bringing down something that doesn't serve us anymore or changing its nature, you will not be surprised how that shifts the energy in your life, and how opportunities can come in so quickly and fill that space. So you might even get a new offer of work, a new project. This is the seeds of a new beginning, of a new chapter, a new pathway opening up for you. So I just love that. Leo, it's going to be a big week. Not necessarily going to be easy, but this is guided, this is destiny, this is karmic, and it's moving in such a bright new direction for you. So Leo, wish you all the best. Keep in mind it's a general reading. Not every Leo is going to be going through that this week. You're going to have the strength, it's your solar return. So wish you all the best, and I'll see you for another reading next week.